Hey everyone, Anthon-patapon here, and today we're going to continue off some more Crash Nitro Kart for the Nintendo Gamecube. Alright, so in the last part we finished up Baron, and in this part we're going to start off with Fenomena. Of course, starting with out of time. I can't believe I almost fell there. And something I want to mention right off the bat is, hold on a second, listen to this hub music real quick. It sounds quite a bit like the GBA Crash games, don't you think? Wait, can I make that jump? Yes, you can. I didn't get no boost, but we'll take those. But now, let's get it started because I want to get through with Phenomenon at least just before the Switch presentation. So when after that, I finish up with Technique, I'll have some things to talk about. You guys know how that works. This presentation should be fun, quite honestly. Because I'm probably not going to see the event of the Treehouse. I'm not sure if it's going to be an event and a presentation, because I keep getting some mixed messages about those. But whether or not we do get the presentation tomorrow, not tomorrow, freaking Thursday, or the event, whichever comes first, I'll take it, because I want to see the Switch in action. I mean, we've seen a bit of it from the Jimmy Fallon show, but that wasn't enough. Because for the most part, they showed off Mario Run, which I actually do want to play that. It's just that I have an Android device, so it's like I gotta wait longer, and everyone who gets to play it on a trash phones get to have the luxury of just having at it. Cause but don't get the wrong idea. I'm glad the game's doing well on the limited platform for the time being. And who knows? Maybe iOS 10 actually could show some good with its operating system. It will probably take a couple more decades for me to be convinced for that, but I'm glad they're at least trying. For the most part, anyway. That's a very important thing to note. I didn't get the box. I'm just really excited. You guys really don't understand because, well, I think you can understand if you're waiting to see the Switch as well. Never mind. We had some ups and downs of 2016. Like the end of 2016 in particular. Some ups and downs, even with 2017. The whole thing about Scalebound. I'm not even gonna act like I care that much, because honestly, I don't even have an Xbox One, so it's like, how am I gonna play it? Unless it's like a timed exclusive kind of thing. But it's mainly about the people that worked on it. That's what makes it so sad. And the decisions made. I won't go into details about those, and unlike the beautiful typos of the last part, I'm probably not going to put that in the description. But to be honest, since it is Scalebound, like one of the more anticipated Xbox One games, you could easily find that on the internet. Google's your friend. If there's one thing that I hope they do with the presentation, is that they go like all out with it. I don't want it to be just like, oh, here's the next console, here we have, you know what, since we was just talking about iOS devices, just like the Apple event, it's nice that we're getting some type of information, even though I don't think you could call that information with the iPhone 7, but, it was nice to get some type of information on the device, but the way it was presented was just boring, boring. I'm gonna say it flat out, it was just boring. I was never gonna plan on getting it anyway, since I already have a working Samsung phone and I can already hear the explosive memes coming out already, but it's more so the fact that, come on, y'all could have put some flair into releasing your new device. I will say though, that they could have hired the person that did the presentation of the PS4 Pro. Now that dude's voice was a godsend. I mean, it's not like no C5 from PC Smash dudes, but God, it was so freaking beautiful. I'm gonna say it. It was beautiful. Smooth. In every way possible. And I should have jumped. You're telling me. At least I still have enough to get all 10. Holy crap. Don't you... Okay. I was about to say, Engine Gets Me Killed, the sequel. But yeah. I just hope that when they present it in a way that's kind of like the directs, where they kind of have fun with it, and they actually show both information and presentation to make it both entertaining and informative, not just one or the other, because trust me, it gets boring real fast, especially when you've been following it up for years, you know. But considering all the hype they managed to generate on that channel, like on their YouTube channels for the Switch and everything like that, I highly doubt that's going to be the case.
Oh, the wind in my hair.
But yeah, it's going to be super fun seeing that. It is. I mean, what games do you like, other than like Breath of the Wild, what games do you think we're going to be seeing, you know, potentially from the presentation? Because as much as cool as the console design actually looks, that can't warrant an entire hour, or estimate of an hour, whichever. No, I think they are called interludes. But anyway, I think I'll just cut the stuff between going to one stage to another and just like go directly from each other. Like, we do the race. Like, for example, we do this race. Oh no, this is the last race of the part anyway. We do out of times, like C and K challenge. And then instead of just showing you guys that I'm going to Clockwork Wampa, I would just take you straight there. Because I think if you've seen Team Bandicoot, you have an understanding of exactly how to get there. And it's not like the hub worlds are really complex in design, so it's not going to be that hard to find everything. Technique is probably the most complex, and even that isn't too hard to find everything. Aw, man, I didn't get the shield beat. Oh well. At least I don't lose momentum from getting hit. There's just so much circulating in my mind about the Switch, but I can't keep talking about it because there were some downsides that honestly kind of killed a little bit of the hype for me, and it's not even like from any form of legitimacy. I'm pretty sure a lot of you know exactly what I'm talking about too. The freaking Switch rumor videos. When I mean the Switch rumor videos or any type of presentation of it at all, I mean more so the reports of it. The constant reports of it. I should be more careful with the wording on that. But yeah, the constant, careless, but downright spammy in a sort of way, form of reporting. I wouldn't say spammy or anything like that, but I probably shouldn't have said that. But I mean more so the fact that it's just gone so carelessly reported. I mean, I'm pretty sure none of the news sites document anything they taken as fact from the report, but the idea that people still keep doing it even after it's been documented, without, you know, at least with a disclaimer, you know? That's all you need, like a disclaimer, because not everyone's gonna jump on your video and have the exact same mentality as you. Which is pretty much how I feel with my videos when it comes to like Smash. I know people aren't gonna like those Smash videos that usually get like cut like 100 views or something like that. I don't normally put in the consideration of what people will think of it, so I just go with the flow, and more often than not, a lot of people like it. So it just works for me to see how people like my Smash clips. Alright, you see something you like from the Villager or Falcon clips? Okay. That's nice. I will keep doing my thing, and if you keep enjoying it, that's great for both of us. Like, I'm trying to make sure you guys understand that. It's more so like, I want to see how great I can do with these things. Especially with Smash, how great I can do in Smash 2. And if you guys like the performances, I'm happy. Because at least it won't be just me just jumping from like one Smash match to another, expecting something small or big or anything like that. Or anything in between. So, for those that watch the Smash clips, I thank you. I thank you so much.
Excellent.
You guys don't understand how much that honestly means to me.
With your 9 trophies, you have earned the right to face Phenomena's champion, Norm. Don't let Norm's size fool you. He's a demon on the racetrack. No! You are racing today! Now do it!
Ooh, a race! Count me in! I don't want to hear it. The deal was that you race in return for me wearing this dumb getup. Besides, they don't stand a chance.
I just realized something. While I was talking about engine on that Clockwork Wumpa thing, and while that cutscene was playing, I just remembered that I completely forgot to switch to engine throughout this entire part. Now, I'm not gonna redo this whole thing just so you guys can see engine, because that'd be ridiculous. Like, I understand some of you guys want to see him on the track, but considering that we're gonna have to play through all 3 of those courses again anyway for the C and K tokens, I think it'd be better that I show you through the C and K tokens in this world. Like, I'm not gonna break the consistency even though it's already been broken right now. I'm just not gonna break it even further by continuing this trend. It was just an accident. I was having too much fun with Cortex and too much fun thinking about the Switch. It's an honest mistake, folks. I'll make sure that he gets his attention sometime soon. Nah. Look at this. Look at this. Someone call the police. This is abuse. Something to know is that, one, you'll see Norm and you'll see the green dot over there in the map. That's the Norm you're seeing on the race icon. The other form does not have necessarily a positioning because he's always going to be behind Norm, like the first Norm. But what I'm trying to get across is that their projectiles are very powerful. At least in terms of like the racetrack. Because you know what happens? In this racetrack particularly, if you get caught in the bubble, you're pretty much forced to... Ooh, I don't want to run into that. Actually, I'm already super ahead. I might as well, but like, when you get caught in a bubble, you can't necessarily... It's kind of like you can't necessarily turn, so you have to keep jumping in order to let that go. But in these little spheres, you won't be able to turn that much, and unlike the bubbles, you can't really force your way out of them. So all you can do is just make sure you avoid them at all costs. And fun fact, I think that in the PS2 version, they actually do have a form of a sound effect, but they don't have that here. Never mind, like they only have a sound effect when they hit you. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next part and enjoy the cutscene.
Yes, yes.
You know, you did good out there.
Go away, you filthy clown.
No. He's a 9.
Mime clown, close enough. With their painted faces and tattoos and stupid little honker things that just...
Where do you get off calling me a clown with your big head and your stupid springy hair?
Oh!
Norm, get over here!
Uh-oh.
Perhaps I need new ways to motivate you, like taking your books away. I thought he had you beat, but you proved me wrong. You won't be so lucky on Technique.